Okay. Hi.
Hi.
Why is it so awkward? Hello, Ella. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine.
um. Well, to be honest, I feel a bit worried because I'm afraid to disturb your time since I know that you are so busy and you also ever told me that you have to move from Poznan to Folstein for many times, and I guess that it must be tired for you. But I'm really grateful that you are willing to come to today's interview. And okay, Ala, probably to start our interview, and perhaps you can introduce yourself to the audiences.
Okay, so I'm Ala. I'm almost 20 years old. I'm a
Okay.
medical student. I study on uh, Poznan Medical University. I study electroradiology, and that's it, I guess.
Okay. Just for the information for the audiences who are watching to this video, the reason why I decided to invite Ala as our special guest for today is about she is a medical student in one of universities in Poznan, and also we have been known for 2 years or more than 2 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, it's been a long, but we haven't met. We have to meet someday, right?
Yeah, someday in the future.
Yeah, someday in the future. Okay, okay, we can start our main topic for today. Okay, so Ala, how is your activity these days?
Um, Today I actually had my last exam on university, so I start my vacation, my holiday, my summer break, and I usually work now. So basically, I keep working, and since the university is over for me now, I will be working and working more, I guess.
To earn more money. Right. Okay. Has your university started?
It actually ended today, so
Oh.
my semester is, finished.
But is it offline or online previously?
It was online. I mean,
Oh, online.
like since March to June, to the end of the June, we only had online classes, and for now, it's like the end of the first year of university for me. And now I will have like 3 months free, and on October I'm going back.
That's really good. Okay. Um, I heard that you ever had a practical in the hospital during pandemic situation. So is that true? And can you please tell us your experience for that?
Okay, so I started my practical classes in the hospital, I guess around the beginning of March. So it was like the beginning of pandemic. So in the hospital, it was quite safe at the beginning. But then, when in Poland we had more and more new cases, we had to be more careful, and we just, then the university was closed, so I haven't finished my practical classes because of the pandemic. But I
Okay.
also like attended volunteer. Um, so I was just sitting with a mask on in the hospital, and we just have had to be, safe, and we just had to wear masks and everything.
Yeah, that's really cool. Okay. And for you, what kind of the difficulty that you find the most when you have to do the activity outside during the pandemic situation?
Like, I think the most difficult is keeping distance between people, because I would say that Polish people don't really care right now, and it's not like we keep 2 meters distance between us, and I think that's problematic. Like, everything is open now, so people don't care about the virus anymore. They there are just so many people outside on the beaches, in the malls, like everywhere. So it's difficult to avoid people, especially because of not everybody is wearing masks. So
Okay, I see. Oh, wait a second. There is a phone call. Okay, moving on to the next question is about uh, are the people aware enough to the health protocol, and about your estimate how much is the pre percentage for that?
well, for now we have to just keep, as I said before, we have to keep distance 2 meter between us, and we have to wear masks, like in the shops, in the malls, in the like inside. But um, I don't know if many people really do this. I mean, keeping distance is not an option. Nobody does it, for sure. And wearing mask, well, it's better, but still, not everybody wear masks, um, in the shops or something like that. Um, and that's the problem, I guess. I mean, most of the people do this, but not everybody.
Okay, so yeah, it's similar situation also in Indonesia that there is a regulation and also health protocol about keep distancing, but I think only a few people will obey it, and the rest of it will ignore that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so pathetic. And also, how about today? I mean, how about the current situation in Poland, and how many average cases per day?
Well, like, the situation in Poland for now is kind of stable, I guess. We have like more healed people rather than infected people. I mean, rather than healed people rather than new cases,
Yeah,
and we have around like 2,000, um, Jesus Christ, 200 new cases per day.
200 really? Wow,
200.
really good. I mean, in Indonesia, even for a day, there are more than 1,000 cases.
Mhm.
That's really horrible. And also, is there any new regulation from a Poland government towards the pandemic situation? I mean, for example, like even for Indonesia has high average cases per day, but we are still running on a new normal. And how about Poland? Is there any new
Um,
regulation? I mean, in every single
mm,
sector?
no, I think no. I mean, just everything is open as it was before. And I would rather say that everything is just like before the pandemic. There's no new regulation. Everything works like it was before.
Okay, so people already did their activity as usual.
Yeah, I would rather, yes.
Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, and also, as a medical student, do you know what kind of a treatment that Poland government or even Poland medical crew give to the infected patients? I mean, I saw that Poland cases information on the Googles, and also I saw that the rate of healed people in the Poland is completely higher than died rate. So what kind of a
Well,
treatment that Poland government gave?
well, to be honest, the government is not really sharing what doctors are exactly doing to infected people, but from what I know, there was like blood transferring. I mean, people who were healed from coronavirus, they gave their blood to infected
Oh yeah.
people. So this one, and basically the doctors are, just treating um, the patient like it was a flu. Just there's still no certain medication for that, so we do nothing like special, I guess.
Yeah, it's similar treatment like what the government did in my province, but I don't know in another province. But I hear that the possibility to to be healed is more higher than before. So it's
Hmm.
completely a good news for that. And also, can you share your health tips to do the activity outside during the pandemic situation like this to the audiences?
For sure, like keeping distance, 2 meters at least. And if you want to sneeze or anything, just cover your mouth with everything you can. And if you have a possibility, you should wear mask, I guess. Even if outside it's hot or something, I think that wearing masks is a very good thing. And it's a pity that we don't do this in Poland like regularly and everywhere. So,
Okay, last question. What is your hope for all of the people in the world during the pandemic situation?
well, I just hope that the pandemic will be over as soon as possible, of course. And I really believe that it will happen soon, or I hope that there will be a medication for that, and that people will be healed from that disease. Yeah,
Okay, okay. I think those questions are already represented our curiosity about the pandemic situation in Indonesia and also comparing in Poland. So we all hope that this situation will end as soon as possible so we can continue to do our activity as usual like before. And also, Allah, thank you so much for your time, for your presence, for your attendance for today's interview. We are really grateful that we could interview a Polish medical students directly. So we hope to see you in another time. Thank you.
okay, thanks.
Okay.